Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this Football Manager 2021 save here with Manchester City, and we start on this page the European Champions Cup, also known as the Champions League, and we will be taking on Man United. We got our rivals, Man United, in the draw, which is just amazing that they even made it this far. But we got Man United in the draw. If we do make it through this round, we will play Atletico or Real Madrid, either one of those two. So the big games are really going to start happening now. There's going to be a double live coming this one. We'll do both legs against Manchester United on maybe key highlights. I'm going to do my best to try and play on key highlights for you without me getting too stressed out about what's going on in the game. Let's see how we've been getting on off camera. So since the Burnley game, we've played a few matches, and we're going to kick it off with the 3-3 against Newcastle. Now, Newcastle play a formation that I hate playing against. They just seem to play this really annoying formation. Now, this is how they ended the game. I don't know why it's showing this, but they play the three at the back with two wing backs, two wingers, a striker, and two centre mids. And it was just, I don't know, St. Maximum, as you can see, is a cheat code in this year's game. We all know by this stage, right, that if you're quick, you're good in this year's game. It's just the way it works. But it was a bit frustrating. They had 3 shots, 1.20 XG, and they scored all 3. They didn't have 3 shots, sorry, they had 5 shots. But St. Maximum scored 2 goals early on. I changed stuff around. Depay scored, Badej scored, and then Depay again just before the end of the half. So at this stage, I'm thinking, yeah, 3-2, fairly comfortable. Then Callum Wilson, just 90th minute, balls in. There we go, 3-3. Certainly feels like this season that we're the type of side that can drop points. A little bit like Manchester City in real life. There's Jekyll and Hyde. We either show up and we're great or we're not. And this is a time where we showed up and we were great. We beat Bruges 4-0 after a 2-2 draw in the first leg. We had the away goal advantage, but it was awesome that we could come into this one and actually be a little bit more dominating. They did score an own goal, but, I'll take it. We played really well, and that was nice to see. And we tweaked stuff, and I've been tweaking a lot as we go along. We then went and played against Wolves. We beat them 1-0. Good result. Wolves is one of those games that you want to get a good result, but then we played Man United, which brings us to this one today because we played them away. But if you look at the game, it was really even. They're in great form, but it was a really even game of football apart from us being able to get shots on target. But the crazy thing is, even though we couldn't get shots on target, we nearly doubled their XG, but only scored 1 goal. I didn't change stuff too much. I played how we like to play, and just it didn't happen on that day. What's really frustrating is the Rashford goal came from a deflection off our own player and landed to him. And then the problem was set pieces. Maguire and Cavani both scored from set pieces. I think Maguire's was a corner and Cavani's were a free kick. So this is an issue that we're conceding those kind of goals. And we're going to take on Manchester United today, obviously, with that in our mind, very fresh in our mind. We beat Sheffield United very recently 4-0, Gundogan with 2 penalties, actually, Aguero and Raheem Sterling. But unfortunately, in that game, Mahrez and Zinchenko got injured. And Gaia had such a poor performance against Man United in the first time round that, I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous about using him now in this one. But we're going to go with the home leg first. I'm confident that we could beat Man United. We've done well against them earlier on in the season, beating them 2-0. And I think if we play our game, we are good enough to beat them. We've also had the youth intake, and there's only a couple of players that are all right. You've got Jamie Cattell, and again, I don't envision us using these players. We're not going to see them. But he does actually look really good for a youth intake. Like, his mentals are really good, 16 determination. He could actually be a fantastic player. Liam O'Brien as well, a goalkeeper. Does not look anywhere near as good. But yeah, it was nice to see us get an intake, and it's a fairly decent one as you'd expect at Manchester City, but this isn't the kind of save where we're actually going to see any of the results from those intakes. Like, we're not going to be using the players. So this will be the starting lineup against Manchester United. I'm fairly comfortable that we can have a good performance playing this tactic, but we are reworking this tactic with the cam as well in the background. This is what we played for the second half against Sheffield United and yielded 2 goals. So we are looking at other tactics. It's always good to have other things up your sleeve, especially when we didn't change stuff the first time we played against Man United, where we just lost because we were playing really well. It just wasn't working. Like, our shots weren't coming off. We weren't getting the look going our way, and they were. So we're going to go with it again. Aguero, as you can see, is having a fantastic season. He's got 19 goals. Hopefully, he'll be potent in this one. Interesting. Manchester United playing Greenwood, who's very good in the game, and Twanzebe at the back. So that might give us a bit more of an opportunity in this one. They played Fred last time round. We played against him as well, and he caused me a few problems winning the ball back a lot. So without him in midfield, maybe they'll be a little bit easier to dominate. After all, this tactic is focused at dominating the midfield and playing it through those central areas. So I'd like for that to happen in this one. We've started off with the first shot. We're at home for the for the first leg, and it's got to be a good result, really, as they're coming back into the game now. We're going to encourage the boys. And I'm not seeing much, obviously, highlights-wise with key highlights. So I always get nervous playing key highlights. Maybe I shouldn't. I've got loads of people on Twitch who come in and say, I play only exclusively on key highlights. And I don't know. Sterling, 1-0. There we go. Key highlights for the win. But I don't know. I've just never been a key highlight kind of guy. I feel like I can't get a feel of what's going on in the match. But I think for YouTube, it's good. It's a good idea to be doing key highlights. And we'll take that all day long, won't we? We'll take that all day long. Look at the pass. This is it, though. We're supposed to be really tidy in the central areas of the pitch. That's exactly what I need. Fernandinho, though, on a 6.4 is interesting. Not expecting him to be on a 6.4. He's been absolutely brilliant, and I'm devastated that we're not going to have him next season. Can we do it from the corner? Again, still not set up any set pieces, and I don't think I will do for the entirety of this save. It's a good way for us to show off what the set pieces in game actually do for you. That's a terrible missed header, but a brilliant tackle in the end that Rashford will recover. John Stones stumbles. He's out of position. Edison touches it away. Greenwood now. Oh, my God. It's awful. And I don't know, it's awful by Stones slips. Edison is not good enough there, is he? He's not strong in the slightest. There has been a few question marks. So, I mean, what's he doing? Why is he doing that? Catch it, Edison, and then, that's awful, off the post and just falls to Cavani. Just the look of the draw that it bounces off the post and falls to Cavani. And this time round, we've had shots on target, but we've not taken them. And that is... It was becoming a bit of a theme when we play against Manchester United, didn't it? We're having very even matches against them. I just guess it determines what side shows up. And sloppy at the back. We was really sloppy last time we played against them. And we've been sloppy at the back again. Our defensive ratings were poor, but that's pretty much nothing happened in that first half. Although, nothing that we got to see. Let's have a word with the boys. I'm going to say the media. It's all about the media. You want to look good, don't you? In the media's eyes. You don't want to come away from this not looking good. We're going to go positive now. We definitely got enough to win this game. I may swap the tactic up. We may go with the other formation. It's a little bit more offensive than this. It's always good to be able to go a bit more offensive. What can we do from the throw in here? Gaia throws it to Bruno Fernandes. Does he know that Bruno's not on our team? Ruben Diaz had a terrible game last time we played him as well, though. Raheem Sterling now in a better space. I thought he was going to be brought down, then he wasn't. It was a poor ball, wasn't it? Not a poor ball, poor shot. It was like just an air ball that did absolutely nothing. And so far in this game, it's not looking like we're going to do anything. They've got the away goal advantage as well. I wonder if the boys realise that they've got the advantage in this. Let's make some changes now. So we're going to change the formation up, and I'm going to bring Gaia off because, again, a 6.2 in this game. And I don't know what's going on because he started his Manchester City career very nicely, and all of a sudden he's just completely dropped off. I probably don't want to play attacking with this. We'll go positive. Bernardo now, though. A late goal would be nice, but it looks like we're going to lose it. We're not, though. Fernandinho, Foden, Ake has come on. Wide. He's not really the guy you want to be shooting from there, is he? Right, so Ferran Torres on, also Depay for both wingers who are extremely tired. And although it looks like we've had a decent performance, dominated the game, we're seeing ourselves here with a 1-1 draw at the moment, and I'd love for us to be able to pick up a goal with an advantage. I think we can beat them all round in this tie. I really do. I'm confident in us. Go on, Ferran Torres. Oh, what a pass. He's offside, isn't he? He's offside. I thought that was a fantastic pass. Let's see how far offside he was. Ferran Torres has been a bit hit and miss. He had that great moment, didn't he, against Everton, where he took just the entire game on his shoulders and decided that we weren't going to lose it. But he's not been great ever since that, to be honest with you. I gave him a lot of plaudits in that moment as well, and it's close. It's close. We can make more subs if we need to, but I'm really happy with the squad we've got out on the pitch at the moment. But it looks like it's going to be 1-1. And all our domination has not paid off. And it's a sloppy goal to concede. And what I would say was a mistake for the goal that we've conceded. And with 22 shots, 11 on target and 2.5 XG, it's like Man City in real life. That's how I've got the team playing. We're going to leave with Man United having the advantage in the second leg. Well, that's really bitterly disappointing in the grand scheme of things. Atletico Madrid with the advantage there over Real Madrid, which is interesting to see. So I'm going to go play the Burnley game in between now, and then we'll be back for the away match with Man United in the second leg, where hopefully we'll be going through to the next round. It'd be semi-finals, and I think we need to at least get semi-finals this year. I mean, what did they want again? What did they want? Not club info, it's club vision, Yorkie. What did they want in that respect? They want us to reach the final. I think it's achievable. On our day, we are one of the best teams. They want us to challenge for the Premier League, which without a doubt we will do. Now, I think if we won the Premier League but didn't make it to the final of the Champions League, I think we're all cushy job-wise. So let's get to that second leg, though. Right, so we just played Burnley. Decent result. I mean, I would have preferred more than 1-0. Again, it's that same old situation of teams that sit deep on us. Sometimes we just can't break them down, but I can't complain too much. Depay getting an early goal, and then that was pretty much it. There was a few nervy moments towards the end, but we got the win. That's all that matters. Let's pick the side to take on Man United, where hopefully we'll find ourselves in the next round of the Champions League. Right, so this is going to be a squad. We're going to go with a cam for this one because we need to be more offensive. We need to be on the front foot. They have the goal, so they have the away goal anyway. That's what matters. So we need to be on the front foot. Very strong side. Foden's going to be taking that roll up at cam, and hopefully we can have a good performance from Phil Foden. You know, beating Burnley, we didn't beat them impressively, but we've not been in great form, to be honest with you. This is like the time of the year you want to be in the best form that the team has all year, and we're kind of not. We've kind of dipped a little bit. I'm going to do some instructions, though. It's always good to do some opposition instructions. Now, let's tackle all of you extremely hard. And then I think we'll press everybody else. And I think that's what we'll tackle Cavani hard and we'll type mark him. I think that's what we'll do. And hopefully, this will be a good one. This will be a good result. Wish me the luck. All the lucks. And yeah, I don't know. They're in great form, though. They beat Arsenal in the last game, which was great for us because it's between us and Arsenal at the top of the league, but they beat Arsenal, so they're in extremely fine form. And here we go, Man City attack, Paul Pogba puts him down, penalty. It's probably not going to be. It looked outside the box, to be honest with you. Although if it's on the line, it's a penalty, right? So that definitely could have been on the line, which means it's a penalty. Give us the penalty, referee. See what he's going to... I don't think this will be a pen. I'm not going to lie. Imagine that. A big moment at Old Trafford having to go to that little monitor. Yeah, I didn't think so. Having to go to that little monitor. Is a free kick, though, in a dangerous position is exactly what I was going to say, but it's obviously not dangerous because we're not actually going to get the free kick. Now, we're dominating. We're playing extremely well, but we've not scored, and Sergio Aguero's just got injured, which is good news, isn't it? So Gabby Jesus is going to come on. We could have done without that. I've got to be honest. We really could have done without that. And now it's going to be a Man United attack. And this is not good news. Greenwood, it's good. It's not good from Cavani, though. But that was a beautiful ball in. So far, absolutely nothing. Not really much to tell you about either. There's not really been too many highlights. De Bruyne now with a free kick. Diaz! De Gea tips it over. I thought Diaz had absolutely blasted that and it was awful, but Diaz has tipped it over. We're not going to score from corners though, are we? Because I haven't set them up. And definitely with the base corners, you don't score. Sterling, though, it's well blocked. Bernardo now. We need a good performance from someone. Someone just needs to step up, and I thought that would probably be Aguero, but he's off the... What was the point in that then? He's off the pitch now, and we're the better team so far, but again, we've been the better team against Man United in the last 3 times we've played them, and it's not come off very well for us, has it? Alex Telles now. That's 2-footed, he's going off. It's the bloody Champions League second leg, and we need to win. Aguero's got injured, and now Bernardo Silva's got himself sent off with a 2-footed lunge. Couldn't be worse. It just couldn't be worse. Like, what are we doing, boys? What are we doing? This is such a pivotal match of this season. And the key, well, you can't blame Aguero for getting injured, can you? But one of the key players, highly touted by Real Madrid, goes and 2-foots a player. Well, I'm not looking forward to the second half now. We're going to go without wingers. We're going to go with Sterling and Aguero up top. And I've gone more defensive in terms of like our shape. I've gone with a lower line and hoping that we can, I don't know, find a breakthrough as Man United will probably try and be on top in this game now. But I think we're done, aren't we? Is Rashford going to finish it for... We're going to give him a penalty, aren't we? Oh, my God. This is not the time of the season to be making absolute howlers. It's not, is it? It's just not the time of the year to be making these kind of mistakes. Like, what is this? Just what is it? Oh, Jean Cancelo kicks it off Rashford's head. I've got no words. There are no words to describe that experience right there. No words for it. Right, come on, boys. Sterling, what can you do? Fernandinho, it's got to be good. De Bruyne, it's way too slow in my opinion. Cancelo, he's going to be important. Make up for your mistake, and that's not good enough. Get the ball at least in the box, mate. And here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's collected it. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, he collected it. This is not going well. That's not bad from Edison, though. Gabby Jesus, please, please. Oh, we're not going to get many of those opportunities, Jesus. We're not going to get many of them, mate. You have to score them. We're not going to get many of them. And again, we've got better XG. And we're just... You knew, didn't you? You knew as soon as Bernardo Silva got himself sent off, this was probably game over. Well, moving down to the dire moments of this game now, and I think we're going to be knocked out of the Champions League by our City rivals. It just makes it even worse, doesn't it, when you get knocked out against your City rivals? And really, the person who's got to take slack for this is Bernardo Silva. Without a doubt, Bernardo Silva. Getting yourself sent off in a game of this magnitude, in the situation that we were in and the position we were in, is just disgraceful. Really is. There's just no out for it. You just cannot do that. And he's put the lads in this position and obviously has led to us, you know, unfortunately losing this. And it's devastating. Absolutely devastating. So Champions League, once again, Man City will fall short of the quarterfinals as we just let Cavani walk through and just have his way. Do what you want, Cavani. You have a good time, mate. You enjoy yourself, obviously. That makes sense to us. You just do what you want. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And I'm sure no one will mind. You just have fun, buddy. You just have a lot of fun. And we've ruined it for ourselves, haven't we? Absolutely ruined it for ourselves. Devastating. Foden now, breaking away. What can we do here? Come on, Phil. Oh, it's a big night for you, but you got past the bloody ball. Why not pass it there? That's just a weird decision. Lingard. Oh, Laporte will clear that up nicely, but he'll kick it out. And yeah, game over, I think, and just devastated. Absolutely devastated at the performance. Again, even with a man less, we managed to create a lot, but there's just no excuse for it. Bernardo Silva's sending off really put us in an awkward position. And then João Cancelo kicks the ball off Marcus Rashford's head while he's on the floor. And it gives them a goal. But, I mean, they were going through anyway. Because once again, we've proven that we can't put the ball in the back of the net. With all these millions and millions of pounds worth of talent, we can't score a bloody goal. It was a devastating result. And just get knocked out by anyone. Get knocked out by anyone, but not our rivals. And injuries have started to cause us a bit of an issue, but just don't get knocked out by your rival. Do you know what I mean? Just do not. Don't get knocked out by your rival, and it's a bit of a joke. It's a bit of a joke, and Jesus has been awful. He really has. 2 goals this season from Gabby Jesus. 2 goals. There's a lot of players in this squad that need to take a good hard look at themselves when we're going forward. But that'll be it for this episode. So 1-1 in the first leg, a leg that we dominated. And in the second leg, Bernardo Silva decided to get himself sent off the pitch in the first half. And we end up going down to a 1-0 defeat to our rivals in Man United. And that'll be us out of the Champions League. And I think now I'll probably go right until the end of the season and we'll do Brighton as the final game. It is looking like we will be able to win the Premiership. Arsenal have 2 games in hand though. But it does look like we should be able to win the Premiership, providing there isn't a collapse, and that should do enough to keep the board happy. But I imagine they're pretty annoyed right now that we didn't do it. We've still got a B though, so that's not too bad. But I really think that there's a bit of a rebuild in the second season in terms of building a squad that can do it in the Champions League. But anyway, boys, I appreciate the support as per usual. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you in the next one for the end of the season.